Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to bring you all an initial review of some braiding hair. Now I know that micro braids have gone out of style. They haven't completely been extinct from our hair fashion, but they have slowed down in production of micro braiding hair that is affordable, like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you just don't see that many people wearing them nowadays. I love micro braids and they are my go-to style. If you remember, or if you've been following me, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and like it as well. But if you look back a few videos that I've posted, I have definitely worn micro braids. I was able to wear them out for at least 3 to 4 months. Look, I am getting them back. And before, I was wearing a wet and wavy texture. This time I have a different texture. Now the hair that I have bought is called Ibiza. It's by Shake and Go. Shake and Go is also by Milky Way. So if you like Milky Way and their braiding products or their weaving products, then this might be up your alley. This is a pretty good hair. When I got the Ibiza hair, I did get the wet and wavy texture, so it was more bulk. It wasn't like this. And this time I wanted to try a new wave pattern, giving it a different versatile look. I ordered this hair from samsbeauty.com. I really like my magnets are like coming loose. Oh. No, this is not a bad review on Kiss lashes, but you have to take care of them. The magnetics, I love them to death. Go get you some. I have like 3 pair, but you can only wear them maybe 4 to 5 times without them becoming loose. So after I get my hair done today, I plan on going to get some fresh lashes. Back to the hair. So again, I got this hair from samsbeauty.com. I will attach the link in the description box. That way you can go and sign up. And if I know that if you do the email with samsbeauty.com, you will receive a certain percentage off. I have been ordering from them off and on throughout the years for, I say, since college, maybe a little bit before 2014, and I like their products. They're the same thing. It's the same thing that you find in beauty supply stores, but at an affordable price. You get better quality with ordering from samsbeauty.com, and during their holidays they do run great specials. So I was able to get this hair, I want to say 25% off. I'm not exactly sure. Now the hair usually runs at least $69 a pack, and I was able to get 2 packs each for $55. That's reaching for me compared to what I used to spend back again in the late 90s, early 2000s. But it is what it is. I understand that, people don't buy micro braiding hair as often as they used to. So, unpackaging the hair. I haven't opened this one yet. I don't want to make it too tangled before allowing the girls that are going to braid my hair today to get their hands in it. But I really like this hair. Now this hair is said to be 100% natural virgin human hair, and this is the deep bulk in 18 inches. Now let's be honest, I really wish that micro braiding hair or bulk hair came in long in lengths, but this will do because I'm pretty short, so it'll come down to my boob probably. I will definitely show you what it looks like after it's done. There's no reviews on this hair except for when they are doing bohemian braids and they want to put the human hair at the ends, or goddess braids, and they want to put the human hair in between the braids. That's the only way I've seen this hair on YouTube. But I haven't seen the hair being reviewed and being talked about individually, because this is the only hair that they're going to put in. The hair is extremely, extremely soft. Like, it's really, really soft. It smells like packaged hair, but it's not that bad. I mean, we're about to get it braided up, okay? It's heavy. That's what I really like. It has weight. It has weight to it. And it bounces, which lets me know that it's going to have plenty of body. Now, the hair, that the texture that I had before, I was able to just spray some water in it and go. And then when it dried, it shushed on its own. And I don't think I'm going to have to do all of that with this. And this is my first time in a long time having a deep wave bulk or a deep bulk hair texture. I would, back when I was young in high school, getting micro braids, it would usually be more of like a loose wave to give it a body wave look. And, you know, we all know that with bundles and all of that, curly, the body wave and the wet and wavy is more of the popular texture right now. And so I wanted to do the deep bulk after I did the wet and wavy because I really, really liked it. And I will insert pictures and videos so that way you can kind of get an idea of what I had before getting this. I am excited. I would encourage all of you guys to wear micro braids. It is a versatile look. We now have the Crown Act being passed in certain companies and businesses. The Crown Act is an act that was passed this year, a few months ago, regarding people of color or Black women who wear braids, wear their natural hair, wear locks. They cannot be discriminated against in the workplace because of their hair texture, what they're wearing for the day. I mean, you have other ethnicities who are allowed to wear purple, green, blue in a professional work office. And then you have those that, you know, like me, that'll wear natural hair. Right now I'm permed, but that will wear natural hair and get the side eye like, so anybody that wants to question you about your style of hair and why you wore it, let them know. Crown Act, Crown Act, Crown Act. Okay? It's real. That is it. And I would encourage you to go to samsbeauty.com, check out the Ibiza collection, which is the 100% natural human hair, which you can dye, bleach, and perm as well. They do have these in bundles, so if you want some tracks and you want to do a sew-in instead of some braids, they do have that option as well. I have seen a few videos regarding that hair and that it is some good hair, so you might want to check it out. And I will come back with my finished product, because I'm going to get micro braids today and I'm excited about it. My hair been looking like this for a while. So I was able to go get my micro braids and I absolutely love them. I went to the African shop. I'm sorry, I keep moving around trying to adjust. I went to the African shop here in St. Louis, Missouri to get it done. And it was my first time getting micro braids done by them. And they are extremely crispy. A little close. A little worried about my edges, but you know, I'm not going to put a lot of tension on them. So I don't plan on necessarily pulling it up a lot. It will not be in a bun like every day. I told myself I was going to promise that. I'm just going to hold this because obviously it's not working for me. It's not participating. It has a lot of body. It has a lot of bounce, and it gives me the thickness that I like. Again, just to reiterate, this hair is by Ibiza, which is also by Shake and Go, which is also by, and don't quote me, I need to double check this, but I think this is also by Milky Way, the company. So if you like Milky Way track hair that comes in a pack or their braiding products, this is a good hair. Once I got this done, which I did go to an African braiding shop, which is right down the street. Literally, I can walk to it. She gave me a little hesitance about braiding my hair. She said that usually if you have relaxed ends, so my hair was relaxed. So if you have relaxed ends, they will usually try to leave the tail end of the hair out of the braid to give it more of a versatile look. But instead, she knotted it. You can see it there. And she knotted it and she braided past my hair. She also said that my own hair was longer than, it was just too long to give it a long effect to make it look like 18 inches, which to me, I'm short and my frame is pretty short. So it still it still goes down to my boob area. And I'm cool with that. She was worried that because it's, a little curly and it's deep bulk that it would, be really short and I wouldn't like it. But I love it. And I liked it the day she got it. The day she finished, she did it in 4 hours. It was smooth, hurt like hell, but very smooth. She was welcoming. The shop was great. If you're in the St. Louis area and would like to check it out, the shop is called Obey Braiding Shop. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Right next to the Emos on off of Spring Avenue, and they're requiring you to call first to set an appointment. And I did wear a mask the entire time and couldn't breathe. I was wondering how could we define the curls, and I didn't think that we would put water to it, but off top she went ahead and used some Lotta Body. She used Lotta Body, which is setting lotion. She just used setting lotion and she wet it and she scrunched it up, and then she went back and laid everything down with some mousse, some ISO plus mousse. And it's been great ever since. I really had to have time to let this loosen up. The other ladies that have braided my hair may not have been in the shop, but it wasn't tight to where I couldn't sleep. I had a headache. I had to take a couple days. Initially, I wanted to do the video the same day, but because of my headache and because of how tight they were, I just had to wait till today. Again, I'm just going to spray it a little bit just to give you all a visual. Again, this hair is by Ibiza, which is a shake and go brand. So when Googling it, Google Ibiza virgin hair shake and go, or just put in Ibiza, it will come up. I will also put the link down below in the description box. Ibiza can be found, as far as I've seen, Ibiza can only be found online for any wave pattern. I mean, right now they only have two, which is the wet and wavy, and then the deep bulk. But I was only able to find it online. I have been to plenty of the hair stores around here in the city, and I didn't come across this brand. So again, this is a really, really good brand. And as you can see, it, when wet, it's just more defined. And I like it. You don't even have to even do all of that shushing and all of that. So, but yeah. Oh, and anyone who is curious about how many bags you would need, I wanted medium-sized micros, and these are still kind of small, like smaller than I normally get. So I ended up using the 2-packs that I showed, the 2-packs that I had, and then she needed extra hair just to kind of do a fill-in. So I did have a little hair left over, but I had a pack. Not the same brand. I had a different brand of hair, which was Pose. It was still a wet and wavy, and we was able to mix it up with no problem. And that's where the brown highlights come from, if you could see. So the brown pieces that she used to scatter it throughout is by a different brand. But I like the idea. I have mixed textures before. I've had a wet and wavy, and I've had, I want to say, a deep bulk before. I've mixed textures and they've came out good. But I like this. I love, love, love this hair. I really, really do. Again, this is a go-to style for me. As far as micro braids, was in late 90s, early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s style, go-to style, and now you just don't see it as much. But when I did my research and I went on YouTube just looking to see if anyone else has suggestions of different hair, there were at least 3 recent videos as far as like 2019 or this year. I was able to go on YouTube and find a YouTuber whose name is Braids by Raw. And she was on there and she had a few micro braids done, but she recently shared a micro braiding video that introduced the hair called it didn't have a specific name, but this hair did come from his and hers hair. And I have been watching his and hers hair to make sure that there was a sale going on, because this hair is not cheap at all, but it looks great. It looks really, 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 really good. And I've been wanting to try it. Now, his and hers hair is a old 90s brand that I've seen come back and revitalize itself. So what I've noticed is that they take virgin hair, like what I'm supposed to be having, but what you will find in bundles and in bulk, they cut it and allow it to be braiding hair, and you can get it up to like 30 inches. I think that what she's putting in her hair here is about 30 inches, and once you see the ending of it, it looks really, really good. So a part of me wants to say that I want to try this hair next after this, just for the simple fact that, I mean, you get longer inches, and I kind of just want it long. I want to see what it's like, I guess, if I can tolerate it. This is pretty thick. It feels more natural hair, like a kinky curly. So I don't know if I have the patience. We're gonna see. I only had it done for half a week. So again, I really, really, really like his and hers hair.com. The hair itself, you can get it in mink. You can get it mink European wave. You can get it in Italian wave. You can get it in French wave. They have plenty of textures and healthy looking textures. So once I save my money, I'm thinking that that's what I'm going to be going to next. I'm going to be trying that out. See, you see that? And I like it. At first, it was kind of looking synthetic-ish, but once you hear her, and once you look up this video and you hear her talk about it, the beautician, the braider themselves saying that this is some really good hair. Now, I initially saw his and hers hair by Braids by Resin, and she introduced that to me, and I started looking it up and I started following it, because they do, when they run deals, they have great deals, 50%, 75% off. I know usually, like, without it being mink, it'll start off at $79. Now, some of us will be like, that's too expensive. But at the end of the day, you know, once you get good quality, once you have good quality hair to use to braid, then it just lasts longer. And these braids look like they are going to definitely last long. If I'm going to pay almost $200 for braids, I personally would like to leave them in at least 3 months, you know, take care of my new growth and all of that, and get it touched up every now and then. But I love micro braids. So if you all are interested in getting you some micro braids, please go to samsbeauty.com or go to his and hers hair. You can also go to Ebony Line, and ebonyline.com also has the Ibiza Shake and Go 100% virgin hair as well. And I'm guaranteeing you will not be disappointed. I know I keep adjusting my mic. I'm so sorry. But you won't be disappointed. I really, really like this hair. And if you like it, go ahead and leave a comment. Go ahead and leave a comment giving me suggestions on any other hair that you all might know of. And again, I will definitely leave the links down below so that way it's easy for you all to find, and you can play around with that. Also, I did come across another YouTuber who decided to go to a beauty supply store, buy bundles, and cut that. And she said she almost spent about $400. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be bougie on a budget. Okay? Bougie on a budget. Until then, this works. This works. Just feels really good. I know I keep playing with it. It's not like silky soft. It's almost like a coarse soft. So, I mean, in other words, it's soft, and it works. And I like it. And I really, really like it. So now that it's loosened up, I can probably do different styles with it. Just playing around with it. It has loosened up a lot because I wasn't able to do this. Like you could tell still. So that's why I've been keeping oil on my hair. This would be cute. Half up, half down. And then a ponytail. It just looks really healthy. It just doesn't. Oh, and one thing is that this hair does not dry out, regardless of the texture that you buy. It just doesn't get dry like it would if it was a synthetic or blended brand. So that's the only thing that really makes me believe that this here is 100% human. But I like it. I like it. It makes me feel like I looked like I did in high school. I told my cousin I was gonna bust us out and show all the pictures from throwbacks that proves that we were the micro queens, and we came from a village that just about everybody wore micros. It's just they're not as common anymore. And I would suggest, and I would encourage you, if you are looking to either grow out your hair, whether it's natural right now or whether it is relaxed, that micro braids is a safe, protective style for us Black women. And as long as you take care of the braids and the hair underneath, it will grow your hair like crazy. So December 2019, I got my first set of micro braids in a time. And I was able to keep those micro braids up until after my birthday. And what I did was literally just kept getting it touched up. I kept getting however many rows that they would do touched up, and then once they couldn't touch them up no more, take it all down, wash my hair, did a deep condition, did a deep oil treatment, I did the aloe vera treatment, and went right back and got it braided. I probably will wait maybe a week. I would probably wait maybe a week on the in-between before going to get it braided. So I was a little nervous, like, because back in the day, that whole stereotype, I guess you would say, you would take down your hair and you would let it breathe for a month or so and then get your hair braided again. Definitely you wouldn't want to go get a perm before going to get it braided. But I did all that, and I think that was a little backwards. But what I did was I did get my last perm before this set of braids, and I wore my natural hair for at least 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. So that way my roots would be thickened back up and it wouldn't pull and tug at my hair so much because I did manipulate it to be relaxed. And I don't want to come out bald headed. Now, braids by Africans are not bad at all. They're great to grow your hair, but because they braid tight, you just don't want to lose any of your edges or have bald spots or lose any of your braids. So it's always best to just overdo the care on your hair when having braids. So again, I love my hair. I love my braids. And if you like this look, please leave a comment down below. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and like this video if you care. And I guess that is it for In the World of Tom. Thank you for tuning in. And
every Thursday